Ashe Bola, and this is Behind the Art. I just recently got back into my artistry, so hello, welcome. Yeah. I usually just have an idea, or like I'll see something or hear something, see something in a movie, hear some lyrics or something, or see like something in a book that I'm reading, and I'm just like, oh, okay, this gives me an idea, and I will, and those like words will give me like just put a color in my head, just do something based off that. Like this red one, I was reading this book called Who Fears Death by Nnedi Okorafor, and it was just this one, it was these few chapters where the main character was just in the desert, and I just got the red color from there, and I just wanted to paint some sand dunes and a sun in the desert, and I wanted a red sky. So it's just usually a random process of just finding stuff, I guess. I don't know, it just always comes to me. It's just, I can't ever just like, oh my gosh, a wonderful idea out the blue. It just happens. I feel like it's what is going to bring out what I want, my vision the best. So it's like, if I know that like me taking pictures is going to be like, okay, this is exactly what I wanted, then I'm gonna do that. Or if it's more abstract, I'll definitely do paintings. Honestly, lately I've been wanting to get into like knitting for some reason. I don't know, I just have this urge to do like textiles and stuff like that. So I might get into that. We'll see. I've been feeling a little spontaneous going out there, a bunch of different mediums. So who knows, I might add textiles to my painting next time. Now it's the heavy texture paint from Gaffrey Arts. I bought literally like every color they had in stock. And tonight was my first night actually using it, and I actually love it. Like, it's called a sculpting paint, so like you can actually sculpt with it. But honestly, any paint is good as long as like it's heavy body, then I'm fine, and I can like make it textured, then I can always get like a medium to make it heavier or thicker with any other paint, even if it's thin. So yeah. Honestly, I would say just like, wow, it's a lot. I don't know, I feel like I'm inspired by architecture, inspired by nature, a bunch of other artists. Can't think of their names right now because it's on the spot, but just a bunch of black artists, like recently through the years, just like seeing them in like big spaces that they've never been before. So that's very inspiring. Like, oh, I can get in that space one day, especially like seeing somebody you've been following or something and just watching them grow, and just like, okay, that motivates me to like, I can get there, and so I was like, all right, I can actually, get to a slight pivotal point of fame and what I think that is. I don't know, I don't want to be famous, but I also would like to make money off of my art, but I don't want to be like, but for right now, I inspire myself to just do stuff that makes me happy. Okay, for one, Frida Kahlo, I love her. That's like, love her. I've loved her ever since I've seen the movie Frida when I was in middle school, and then I've just done all this research on her. Like, I just loved her attitude towards art, towards life, everything. So she inspires me a lot. Like, she did whatever she wanted, and I love that. And another artist, Christina Martinez. I love her. Her and her boyfriend, I just love their art, and that's one of the main people that inspires me too. Like, I just love her art. Just the message, just like, you know, bloom where you are. Like, yes, I needed that. It would definitely be painting because it's just something I do to just like escape. Like with painting, like I can force myself to come downstairs and close myself off to the world and just be here in the moment and paint forever, I feel like. My favorite thing I created thus far is no longer here. I painted like a big monstera leaf for a friend from college, and that was like really one of my big first texture pieces. And what I loved about it, it wasn't like necessarily painting itself, it was just like how it made people feel. Like she really loved it and like everybody else loved it. She hung it up in her apartment, and that makes me super happy. It's just like my art is just in someone's home, and that's just always a good feeling. So yeah, I think how I stay motivated is knowing that like I actually love doing this, like for myself. Like I don't just do this for other people or to just make money. Like I paint or like I take pictures because that's what I love doing. That's what brings me peace. And I think that's the main reason why I like that just like oh, if I want to get up and do something, I'm not doing it for anybody else, I'm doing it for me. So yeah, I've always painted. Like my mom has always like given me paint sets for Christmas or something because like she noticed I love drawing and painting at a young age. So I always get art kits from families. That was always what I would ask for. And like I was doing it up until like middle school. I was painting a little bit in middle school, and then I stopped for a while, then picked back up in high school, then I stopped for a while, then did a little bit in college. And all of those breaks were due to depression. I was just not motivated to do anything at all. But now I feel like I'm in a much better place, and doing this actually, it doesn't put a strain on me, I guess. It's a lot. We've been through a lot, but you know, we're here now. We're much better. We're good now. We're good. But yeah, I feel like I paint a lot more now, and that actually makes me happy. Like I do whatever like comes to mind with like pictures, painting, or anything that like, as long as I can read with my hands, as long as I can use my hands and create something, then I'm happy and I'm an artist. So yeah, for me. Success as an artist to me is, well for me, like my biggest success that I like want to get to is just have an art show, like in one of my favorite museums, like overseas or something, or just in a museum overseas. Just have my art in a museum because I want it there, not because after I died and y'all just discovered me. No, I need that to happen now while I'm alive and well and be appreciated. And just having people just admire my art, or not even admire it, even if they hate it. I just want them to see it in a museum, and I get to hear all their lovely opinions, whether they hate it or not. Like I think that's what like success as an artist for me. Just as long as I love it and have it out there for people to see it on my own terms, then yeah, that's what I would like. Oh my gosh, I wish I could sculpt like marble or something, because that is amazing. That time and patience to like make stuff look soft. Like how do you make stone look soft? That I love it, and I wish I could do that, but I can't. And will I learn? Probably not, because it takes too long. But I would love to be a sculptor. That's what I would love to be, because that is amazing. I think I would want my legacy to be just do what makes you happy. Honestly, I just want people to see my art and it's just like, oh, I feel good. I want to feel like this probably forever. And I feel like if my goal is to make people feel like that, then I have left something behind in this world. So yeah.